Idolatry, a pipe dream of our world. Idolatry and covetousness, an interactive relationship. When we look for, adore, and serve things by themselves instead of seeing in them an image of the Creator, they are then the object of idolatry. A rampant immorality in the forms of corruption, wickedness, dissolution, iniquity, and sin has spread throughout our nations as a result of idolatry. Idolatry and covetousness walk together because they are similar in their harmful effects on our human soul. They are most harmful when they work together. Covetousness is an insatiable desire for worldly gain. It is an insatiable desire to find fulfillment, meaning, and purpose in things instead of in God. The spirit of covetousness leads to and is the mother of many other sins. James H. Cagle, 2017. Idols of our world. Money, power, and sex are among the most powerful idols of our world. And every day that goes on, we continue serving all these idols, and we certainly cannot serve them along with God. Matthew 6:24. But we do, and we end up rejecting our Father in heaven. All idols are only human, having been created by the human mind and then turned into worldly desires of self-enhancement that distance us from God. Could I currently have an idol identity? If we do identify with a particular individual or cultural ideology and follow its rules and values, adapting it into our ways of life, then we do have our own idol identity. And sadly, this means that we worship and serve the false gods of our land. Davalos 2023, page 7. Pride, a sin among sins. Pride turned Lucifer into Satan and put Adam and Eve away from the constant presence of God, out of paradise, and with the heavy load of a fallen nature, a garment of animal skin that we, all humans, endure. Egocentrism, insecurity, and individualism lead us to pride. Pride motivates us to exaggerate the value of our thoughts. It causes us to elevate our opinions and raises the importance of the fulfillment of what we perceive as our needs even above God's, and of course decidedly higher than our fellow men's. Pride carries not only a lofty self-centeredness but also a lively competitiveness against others that easily becomes a lustful, destroying enmity. John Rittenwald, 2011. Being a lukewarm Christian is dangerous. Being lukewarm in our faith is a red flag, signaling that our hearts are not where they should be. Jesus was saying that those who settle for less than full devotion to God will end up listless and even idle. Jesus claimed that tepid faith leaves us somewhere in the middle, halfway seeking God and halfway trying to hold on to control of our own lives. And we end up with a compromised form of Christianity. Heather Adams 2023. Being lukewarm disqualifies us from doing God's work in this world and even prevents us from being aware of our own lukewarmness. This makes us easy prey to false prophets and prevents us from knowing the will of God for our lives. Unfortunately, in our days, even our church suffers from lukewarmness. It has become religiously complacent. A lukewarm Christian is afraid of being rejected by the world. That is why he or she turns to lukewarmness. Lukewarm Christianity is to be in the dull state of purgatorial living where we neither love nor fear God, but merely seek to live a status quo life. Mark Ballinger, 2016.